Are digital ID cards about to become a reality in the UK? This November 2023, the government has unveiled ambitious plans to introduce a digital identification system, a move that is stirring up a fair amount of debate and raising eyebrows across various sections of society. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer proclaimed that this initiative will bolster the nation's security at its borders, suggesting that the need for identity verification is becoming increasingly essential. But here's the catch. While carrying these digital IDs daily won't be mandatory, they will become essential for anyone seeking employment. This means that if you want to work in the UK, possessing a digital ID will be non-negotiable. The government intends to roll out the program before the current parliament concludes, which means we will likely see this implementation before the general election that must occur no later than August 2029. Why is the government pushing for digital IDs? The primary purpose of these digital IDs is to serve as a proof of an individual's legal right to reside and work within the UK. Envision them as an app similar to the NHS app or a digital banking card, neatly stored on your smartphone. This identification will include critical personal details, such as residency status, name, date of birth, nationality, and a photograph, essentially functioning as a secure digital identity. During the announcement, Sir Keir made it abundantly clear: you will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that. The underlying goal here is to stem the flow of illegal immigration by making it more challenging for individuals without valid status to secure employment. Government officials argue that the ease of finding jobs without proper documentation represents a major lure for migrants entering the UK illegally. One of the significant changes will be the obsolescence of the national insurance number as the main tool for proof of the right to work. Presently, the system is vulnerable. It's relatively straightforward for individuals to borrow, steal, or misuse someone else's national insurance number, contributing to the underground economy. By implementing this new digital ID system, which will include a photo, the government aims to make such exploitation more difficult. However, it's crucial to note that the Conservative Party leader, Kemi Badenoch, has raised eyebrows regarding the decision to make digital IDs mandatory. She argued that such a significant national policy warrants a comprehensive public discussion before it moves forward. In her own words, can we really trust Labour to implement an expensive national program that will impact all of our lives and put additional burdens on law-abiding people? I doubt it. On the other side of the aisle, Liberal Democrats' Shadow Attorney General Ben Maguire expressed skepticism about the policy's real impact on illegal immigration, hinting at a disconnect between proposed solutions and actual problems. Will everyone need a digital ID? And what else can it be used for? Digital IDs will be mandatory for all working-age UK citizens and legal residents. However, the system is designed to be flexible. Students, retirees, and those not seeking employment will not be obligated to obtain a digital ID. Importantly, the government emphasizes that this won't function like a traditional identity card. People will not have to carry it on their person in public. Additionally, ministers have declared that digital IDs will not be a requirement for healthcare services or welfare benefits. However, they are crafting the system to integrate with various government services, facilitating smoother applications and reducing the risk of fraud. In the long run, the intention is for digital IDs to streamline access to services such as driving licenses, childcare assistance, and benefits, thereby simplifying engagements with tax records too. What about those without smartphones? The good news is that the government is committed to ensuring inclusivity in this initiative. they have pledged to consider alternatives for individuals lacking smartphones, passports, or reliable internet connectivity. A public consultation planned for this year aims to explore potential substitutes, which might include physical IDs or face-to-face assistance for groups such as the elderly or homeless. What's the global context? The UK government is inspired by digital ID systems already thriving in various parts of the world, notably in Estonia, Australia, Denmark, and India. Each of these nations has developed its own approach to digital identification, allowing citizens to prove their identity when utilizing government or banking services. For instance, Estonia adopted its mandatory digital ID system in 2002, enabling citizens to access medical records, engage in voting, manage banking, and sign documents digitally, primarily through their smartphones. In Australia and Denmark, users can download digital ID apps to access government and private sector services, although having such IDs is not compulsory. India utilizes a unique 12-digit identification number that helps residents establish their identity and home address. Many other countries, including Singapore, Greece, France, and the United Arab Emirates, have implemented their versions of digital ID systems. Has the UK attempted ID cards before? Yes, there was a time when Tony Blair's Labour government worked on a voluntary ID card initiative in the early 2000s. But that endeavor came to an abrupt end in 2011 when the Conservative-led coalition scrapped it. The reasoning was that it was overly expensive and too intrusive. Interestingly, the UK has only enforced mandatory ID cards in wartime. Following World War II, they were abolished in 1952 due to costs and public discontent. What's the opposition saying about digital IDs? Not everyone is in favor of this new digital ID trend. Civil liberties advocates raise alarms about the potential for even a limited digital ID system to evolve into a more intrusive structure, raising pertinent concerns around privacy, data security, and government overreach. Big Brother Watch, alongside 7 other organizations, has approached the Prime Minister, urging him to reconsider the Digital ID initiative, fearing it may push unauthorized migrants deeper into obscurity. A petition opposing the introduction of digital IDs has already garnered over 900,000 signatures on the UK Parliament website, triggering discussions about the potential for parliamentary debate once it surpasses 100,000 signatures. Notable figures such as David Davis, a former Conservative cabinet minister known for campaigning against Labour's ID card initiative in the 2000s, have echoed concerns, asserting that no system is immune to failure and voicing skepticism about the government and tech companies' ability to safeguard personal data effectively. So, what do you think? Is the introduction of digital IDs a necessary step towards security? Or does it risk infringing on individual rights and privacy? Your opinions matter. Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's foster a vibrant discussion.